Hindi, let's put it this way. Usapang matino. Lumabas yung ICI 94, EO 94. Walang budget. Okay. Kumbaga, lumabag ka sa gera, solve mo yung problema, hindi ka naman binigyan ng armas. Ano nangyari sa'yo? Di nakatiwangwang ka. You cannot defend yourself. You have no powers. Mag-imbita ka kung ayaw pumunta. Wala ka nang magagawa. You don't even have subpoena powers. Gusto mong huwag paalisin ang isang tao. We don't have that. We have to go to court for a whole departure order. Ano nangyari? Nakaalis. Sisisihin pa kami doon. Punching bag ka na naman. Ba't hindi nyo pinigilan? Wala na kaming power to stop that guy from leaving. That's what I mean. Ang liwanag naman noon. So, we were absorbing a lot of the flak for something that we have no power to do. Pakulong nyo yan, yung kurakot. Wala naman kaming power na magpakulong. Sino sinisi? ICI. Ang bagal nyo. You must be protecting the big fish. You must be protecting somebody. So binato ng lahat sa ICI. That's what I meant when I discussed it with Congressman Elise.
Sir, good morning. Hardy Palvenan from PTV. Sir, you said that you will try to make yourself available for the commission even until December 31st at most. So when you...
Kahit na beyond.
So, sir, I'll just ask, will you still be attending the upcoming hearings?
No more. No more. Redundant na ako. Ano naman pakialam ko dun sa magtotoga ka pa, hindi na lang.
Okay. So, for example, sir, like yung hearing ni Congressman Sandro Marcos, hindi na po kayo mag-participate?
No, but whenever he comes before the 15th, I'll still be around.
Pero sa hearings po na?
No, even in the hearings up to the 15th, I'm still obligated as a member of ICI. I'm still a commissioner until the 15th. Midnight of the 15th to be exact.
So, sir, just to clarify that, yung lahat ng hearings na naka-schedule before December 15
I have to attend. I am committed until the 15th of December, midnight. Yes, sir.
Good morning. Johnson po from BTSC.
Of course.
This morning I talked to Mayor Benji Magdalene. He said as early as November, may decision na kayo to resign. Is that true?
Well, because I have been discussing my work here, I can complete in 3 months. So, maliwanag yun. 3 months. September, October, November, December. 4 months na nga yun.
And sir, you just need a categorical statement and a point. Is there a pressure coming from somebody or someone from outside the ICI for you to step down because
No.
the investigation is...
My wife. Someone, sabi mo, my wife. And my children.
Ano pong sinabi?
Ang sabi nila, kung ikaw gustong magpapako, huwag mo na kaming idam. Okay? Because I've taken all the flack. I accepted DPWH. I accepted kung ano-anong assignments dyan, leaving a lucrative private sector position. Hindi naman akong mahilig magpayaman. I live a very simple life. Hindi ako maluko sa buhay. Gusto mo, puros tayo noodle cup na lang eh.
Pwede ba sa inyo, sir?
Of course.
Cholesterol.
Bawal nga lang dahil puros salty yun eh. So ngayon, wala na. Tubig na lang, ayan.
Sir, would you recommend somebody to the president for a visit?
Ay, mahirap yun. Kakarguin ko pa yung pamilya. I did not even bring a full-time staff here because precisely my timeline was 3 months. Pag ang daming gusto mag-volunteer, we want to be your staff, etc. Unang-una, iiwanan mo yung sweldo mo. Wala naman kaming sweldo ibibigay sa'yo dito. No? O paano, di kailangan pakainin pa kita. So, you don't see any staff that I have.
Sir, last na lang. After your ICI stint, how do you plan to spend your time outside ICI?
I still have a lot of things in my personal advocacy. And I want to be able to get my private life back. Lang.
Thank you. Good luck.
Sir, has anyone threatened you? I mean, may security threats to kayo, pamilya?
Wala.
Wala.
So far, ha? Baka mamaya. Maisipan yan dahil tinanong mo. That's it. Last two. Sige.
Sir, sorry, follow up. Sir, you mentioned in an interview that you're already investigating ES Bersamin and Secretary Pangandaman. Sa intindi ko po, bago pa sila mag-resign, ano yung nag-trigger sa investigation?
Well, lumalabas na yung mga pangalan kasi. No? Alam nyo naman yun. Adrian Bersamin, Olaivar, Pangandaman. Parang hindi nyo alam.
Pero sir, may investigation na kayo kay ES Bersamin at kay Sec Pangandaman?
We were hoping to invite them because my sense is mahirap to charge without sufficient opportunity for whoever's accused to give their side. Of course, and as I said, engineer ako. Whether that process has to be followed to the letter is something else that I leave to the lawyers in ICI. But as a matter of principle, someone accused has to be given an opportunity to explain, either in writing or in person.
Secretary, good morning po. Nick po of DZMM. Secretary, ano po yung masasabi niyo regarding dun sa calls na since sinabi ko nga po you want the big fishes to be under investigation po, yung possibility of President Bongbong Marcos to be investigated by the ICI as well?
I keep saying wherever the evidence leads. Okay? But so far, other than statements from a, shall we call, a former congressman as that we have invited twice to appear, has not appeared. Other than those statements, hindi naman pwedeng bigyan ng credence yun or as a basis of accusing someone. In fact, that's the same situation that has happened to a lot of legislators who were mentioned in this Blue Ribbon Committee that we are finding out, talagang ginamit lang yung pangalan nila.
Sir, follow up the points. Sinabi niyo, sir, what do you mean by you cannot give credence to the statement of Saldi Co? Tama ba yung pagkakadinig, sir? That cannot be a basis to investigate the president?
Of course not. I mean, again, I'm not a lawyer. I will leave it up to the lawyers to decide, and that's why we keep trying to invite, baka kung gusto niya, kahit na Zoom, kung nasaan man siya sa mundong ito, if the commission will accept a Zoom or a written affidavit. But as I said, these things, I leave it to the lawyers of the commission.
Ay, kulang ba yung sinabi niyo, sir? Or mga legal...
Ang dami niyang sinabi eh. Pero anong basis nun? Ganun-ganun na lang ba? That's the same, again, that's what happened in the Senate. Nagbanggit ng mga pangalan, isang katerba. When we started interviewing those that were mentioned, talagang walang connection. For either it was highly politically motivated or some other reason, we don't know.
So, sir, konti lang. So, ibig sabihin, sir, yun pong output ng ICI has nothing to do with your resignation. Kumbaga, you were fine with the findings that are from the...
Tapos na yung trabaho ko. No? I have all... O yan, pinatayan na ako ng...
Uy, pinapatayan ng ano.
May plus na po yun.
Okay. So again, as I said, no, that's why I had to think this through. Pag maliwanag pa yung isip ko, kung ano yung dapat kong ginawa at nagawa ko na ba yan o hindi. And I think I have done the technical process. I've explained it to everyone. People understand now a lot better what happened, sino yung mga nagkakunsya-kunsya ba dyan for this to happen. And hopefully, because we know the process, we know how to plug, ano yung mga kailangang remedies, whether batas yan, administrative order yan, executive order, etc. To be able to avoid a repeat of this anomaly ever happening again.